Welcome to another tutorial. This is Mixology Studios Online, and my name is Pham, aka Classic. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Mixology Studios, and my personal Instagram, Classic Hip Hop. What I'm gonna go over is a few things that I did to this mix by Cassius Crover. It's called Sell Me Dreams, and there was a couple things that I did as far as the beat is concerned. There was some type of noise inside of it. Play it back. You hear that loud hiss part. There's an issue with that in the beat. All I did was use this noise suppressor by Waves. Took out the top end, along with some extra stuff that I did with the beat as well. I didn't even use this EQ, but I boosted the top end, and then I boosted the dynamic EQ of the snares and the kick. You see right here. I used the boom feature of the dynamic EQ to bring out the very low end of the beat. Just only for a moment. Now, if you're not familiar with dynamic EQ, it's just using a frequency to just boost a certain part of a song. In this case, it's the beat, momentarily, to bring out whatever you're trying to bring out. So what I wanted to do is just boost the kick and the snare, the low end of the kick and the snare, to come out a little bit more, because I'm dealing with a 2-track, and a lot of times I'm dealing with 2 tracks only. And even though I do work with track outs, which I prefer, you're having to work with whatever you have. If I play it back right here, this is with the dynamic EQ on. So what I do is just take off everything and bypass it so you can hear the difference of what I did. You hear that white noise in the top. So if I turn everything back on, you'll hear the difference. These EQs off. Turn it back on. So the snare just pops out a little bit more. The low end pops out a little bit more. It's very subtle. And then I also have these transients popping out as well. Mainly for the hi-hats. Turn it off. The hi-hats are not as present. Turn it back on. So just stick out a little bit more with it on. So that's the beat that I had to adjust a little bit. And then there's a cool part in Cassius's vocals where I did a reverb / delay throw. Don't sell your soul. When I'm rolling with just me. Sounds like there's reverb throws in a certain direction. Then there's a delay that comes in with it, and it ducks, and then it slowly, gradually comes back in. So just check this out. Don't sell your soul. When I'm rolling with just me. And then a hard cutoff right there. So I created 2 auxiliaries, one for the reverb. In this case, I used the Valhalla Plate with a very long decay, 8 seconds. And then an H-Delay that bounces back and forth at an 1/8 note time. And then threw on a couple limiters to kind of give it a little more juice and beef to those throws and delays. And then I automated it right here. These up so you can see. As you can see, I automated the volume of it. So this right here is the plate, which I'll label right here, and this is the delay. I created a send going in to these auxiliaries. Where you see right here is bus 2324 sending into the inputs of the plate and delay. And then I automated the volume. And then I automated the reverb as well right here because I wasn't getting enough reverb presence towards the end since this was a kind of a long throw. Don't sell your soul. So I automated this soul word right here just to pop in, and then the delay catches it immediately and ducks slowly and then all the way back up. The reverb plate just kind of catches it by dramatically increasing right on the soul word. And it carries on a little bit. When I'm rolling with just me. So that's pretty cool effect. So you can't use it on every song, but it's something that you can use in your arsenal when you're mixing a song when it's called for. And in this case, Cassius, he gives a lot of space as far as delivering his vocals and how the beat is made. So there's space to do stuff like that, and in this particular song, it worked out very well. Put the green in my broken status, cause without the green I put you in the ad. And that's automatic. Why the money and the devil gotta be the... Put a drop right here, a verified drop right there to kind of accentuate that build up of the reverb and delay right here. And that's automatic. It's pretty dope. And then another long throw right here. Just gonna let that fear show. He's rolling through and staying low. So something cool I just wanted to show you. Hope you learned something from this and that you can use this in your own mixes. And until next time, send, mix, play.